Hello, I'm Miss Callie, the Youth Services Librarian from the Abrahams Ranch of Omaha Public Library, and this is STEAM Story Connections. Today I'm going to share with you the book Give Me Back My Bones by Kim Norman, illustrated by Bob Kolar, and show you how to make your very own moving skeleton hand. In Give Me Back My Bones, a pirate skeleton has been scattered across the bottom of the sea after a storm. The pirate is rebuilding himself one bone at a time, introducing the proper name for the bone or group of bones he is searching for through rhythmic, humorous wordplay. This is a fun read-aloud title for preschool and up. Younger children will enjoy searching the pictures for the bones and the silly text, especially if you use a pirate accent. Older children gain an understanding that every bone has a specific name, as well as a basic introduction to the anatomy of the skeleton. Pair this book with Bones by Steve Jenkins or Skulls by Blair Thornburg for a fun study unit on the skeletal system. For this project, you will need black construction paper, white copy paper cut into 1.5-inch wide strips, glue, scissors, string, a straw, a white crayon, and some pony beads. To create the white paper tubes, you'll use the 1.5-inch strips of copy paper. Place a line of glue not too close to the edge along the length of the paper, and then wrap it around a straw, shifting the straw as you go. I recommend making the tubes ahead of time if you're doing the project with younger children or substituting paper straws. While your straws are drying, trace your hand onto a piece of black construction paper. You can choose to decorate it with bones or fancy fingernails before cutting it out. Now that your tubes are dry, cut off the tops and bottoms of each tube to make them even. Now we're going to cut these to represent the phalanges and the metacarpals of your hand. Now, if you look at your hand, you'll see you have 1, 2, 3 little phalange bones in each of the 4 fingers, and then in your thumb you only have 1, 2 phalanges. So we're going to cut 2 for the thumb and 3 for the other fingers. And you can mark them if you want to, or you can just cut. If you would like your hand to have a handle, leave one of the metacarpals longer than the others. Now that you have everything laid out, it's time to glue. Place a line of glue on one side of the paper tube and stick it to the paper. Another method, if you have younger children especially, is to place a line of glue on the finger and stick down your paper tubes. Make sure to leave a gap between each of the tube segments so that your finger will be able to bend. Once the glue on your hand is dry, it's time to add the tendons. Tie a pony bead to the end of each string to keep the string from going all the way through the tubes. Thread the ends of the strings all the way through the tubes and give a pull to make sure your finger is moving. If you're having trouble, gravity can be a great help to get the strings to go all the way through the tubes, or you could use a yarn needle. When you are done threading, tie a pony bead at the end of each string to keep it from coming loose. When you pull on the bottom of the strings, the tension causes the fingers to curl. This is similar to how the tendons in your own hand help you make a fist. Give Me Back My Bones is a fun read-aloud title with a bevy of great vocabulary words. Vocabulary words are typically split into 3 tiers. Tier 3 words are used less frequently and are typically introduced as part of a unit of study. In Give Me Back My Bones, the proper names of the bones, such as metacarpals, phalanges, and mandible, are examples of Tier 3 vocabulary words. Pairing an activity like our skeleton hand with a book can help children make connections and remember these more difficult words. Thank you for joining me today, and see you next time on STEAM Story Connections.